Right. Okay, so have your roller. And actually, have you got a, let's have a squishy ball as well. I think you've got one of these type sizes, haven't you? One of them as well. Right. Okay, so on your mat, rubbing those hands down your legs, rubbing them all the way back up. Down the outside, up the inside. Down the outside, up the inside. Down the outside, up the inside. Pop your hands on the floor behind, lift that chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, take that chin up to the sky, breathing in. Breathing out. Bring that chin all the way down into the chest. Lift that chin all the way up into the sky, lift that chest up. Bring that chin all the way down into the chest. Bring those eyes to horizontal. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Push that chest forward. Pushing yourself forward. Slide those hands forward on the floor. Hold behind those legs. Bring that tummy all the way down to those thighs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pull that stomach down to those thighs. Push that right knee down to the floor and release. Push that left knee down to the floor and release. Push both knees down to the floor. Take your hands down towards your toes. Push your toes away. Push the big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth, and the baby toe. And then slide those hands over your toes, so your toes are in your wrist. Pull those toes down towards the ankle. Pull on that big toe. Pull on that second toe, middle toe, fourth, and the baby toe. And then put your hands spreading, and I take my little finger, so it goes in the crux of my toes, and just put all those toes down. Stretch through the arch of that foot. Push those knees down towards the floor, and then release. Let yourself sit up nice and tall. Put the left hand on the right knee, right hand behind. Push off that right hand, turn that chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Come back round to the front. Put the right hand on the left knee, left hand behind. Lift and turn the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. Come all the way back to the front. Slide those hands down towards the feet. Rest the fingers under the calf. Pull your tummy forwards onto your thighs. Loosen that neck. Take the eyes to the floor, just rolling that neck side to side. And then lift yourself up nice and tall. Bring those arms up in front. Lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Take those hands all the way overhead. Reach and stretch. Push those fingers away from the toes. Push that right hand from the right foot. And then push that left hand from the left foot. And then push both hands from both feet. Pull the shoulders down to the waist. Bring the arms up to the sky. Follow the hands with the eyes and sit yourself all the way back up. Pop those hands behind those thighs. Lift your body nice and tall. Breathing in. Roll those shoulders all the way up to the ears, round and down. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, all the way round and down. Sitting up tall, holding those knees to lift yourself up. Turn that head round to the right. Take that chin all the way over that right shoulder. Bring those eyes back to the front. Turn those eyes all the way over to the left. Really pull that chin over that left shoulder. Bring those eyes all the way back to the front. Breathing in. Turn the chin all the way over that right shoulder. Lift that chest up. Push those seat bones in the ground. Keep that torso nice and neutral. Taking that chin over that right shoulder, breathing in, breathing out, and then bring that chin round to the front and take it over that left shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring that chin back round to the front. Okay, grab your roller in to start with. Put the roller on the floor behind. Resting on those bottom ribs. Actually, rest it in that bra strap area. Have those knees bent. Breathing in. Hands down towards the feet. Breathe out. Take the arms up to the sky. Breathing out, stretching all the way over the roller. Release that back. Push that breastbone up into the sky. Push those fingers away from the tailbone. Reach that right hand away. So we stretch through those right ribs. And then reach that left hand away. So we stretch through those left ribs. Push those hands away. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring those arms up into the sky. Push that back into the roller and sit yourself back up. Move that roller up a tiny bit. Take those hands so they're touching. My hands are on the top of my knees. Breathing in. Breathing out. Arms to the sky. Extend over the head. Take that head down to the floor. Rest it on the floor. Push that chest up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push those fingers away. Push the right side away. Push that left side away. Push both sides away. Breathe in. Breathing out. Sit yourself back up. All the way up. Move the roller up a little bit more. Breathing in. On the out breath, open. Extend. Push the tailbone into the ground. Push that chest up. Slide the fingers down and support the head and neck. Roll that roller down towards those bottom ribs. Roll that roller up towards the base of the neck. Roll down towards those bottom ribs. Up towards the base of the neck. Lean on that left side all the way down. All the way back up. Come back to the center. All the way down. All the way back up. Lean on the right side, all the way down, all the way back up. Lean in that middle, all the way down, opening, lifting the breastbone up as you go down and up. Leaning on the left, down and up. Going all the way over onto the left, all the way down, all the way back up. Coming back. Through the back. Coming back onto the back. Leaning onto the right. Going all the way over onto the right. All the way down. Through that right side. Going back over onto the back of the right. Anywhere that feels tight or difficult, you can stay a bit longer if you want. And then all the way down and up in the middle. Good. Put the bum on the floor and peel yourself up. Move that roller out of the way. And we're going to grab the ball in. So the ball opens us up three-dimensionally. Long ways and sideways. So pop the ball in the middle of the mat. Breathing in. On the out breath, lay back. Start with it in the bra strap area. So take the head in the hands to start with. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push that chest up to the sky. Take those arms out like a scarecrow. Head on the floor. Slide that ball down towards those bottom ribs. Use the feet to bring that ball back up. Slide that ball down towards those bottom ribs. Bring that ball back up. Slide down towards those bottom ribs. So my ball kind of is dragging rather than rolling. That's okay. And come all the way back. Sliding down. Leaning on that right side. Wriggling through that. Coming back. And then leaning on that left side. Moving up, moving down. Stop with that ball in the middle of that bra strap area. Keep those arms out wide. Take those legs straight. Breathing in. Take those arms all the way up overhead. Breathing out. Push the heels into the floor and push and rest on the ball. Rest on the heels and rest on the ball. So we're slightly lifting the bum off the floor. Feel that, and then rock slightly side to side. So we're changing the angle. Moving through that, moving the ball around on the inside of those shoulder blades, getting a tilt on those shoulders, getting those shoulders to be flat, reaching those arms. Take the right wrist in the right hand, pull it over to the left and stretch. Slide your body right, leave your feet where they are, so you can pivot on the ball. Come back round to straight. I'm using my heels to pull me, and then lean the body over to the left. Let the hip go, to the right, the hands to the right, body to the left, stretching through that left side, and then come back to center. Bring those arms all the way down by the side. Use those elbows in the floor and lift yourself up off that ball. So it changes the way of, this is a little bit soft, it changes the way of stretching because it opens you up three-dimensionally. Pop those hands, get yourself right on the mat. Pop those hands on the floor behind. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back, and squeeze those shoulders together behind you. Lift that chest up. So push the chest forward. Imagine you want to get a pole or a bar in between your back here and your arm. So you're pushing, you're separating, getting that shoulder behind you. Take that chin all the way up to the sky. Bring that chin all the way down into the chest. Turn the head left, turn the head right. Sweep that chin left, sweep it right. Feel the stretch in the neck. Make that sweep bigger and bigger. Bring those eyes to the right side of the right leg. Push the top of the head towards the ceiling. Pull that left ear away from that left shoulder. Lift that chest up. Push those arms straight. Push those seat bones into the floor. Have those toes vertical. Swing those eyes to the right side of the right leg. Sorry, left side of the left leg. Pull that right ear away from the right shoulder. Pulling that chest up. Turning the head. Lifting that ear away from that shoulder. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lengthen. Bring those eyes back to the middle. Push off those hands. Bring the eyes up to horizontal. Sweep those hands all the way up in front. Sweep them all the way up to the sky. Breathing in. Push those hands up. Push the seat bones down. Bring the toes to the nose. Keep those legs straight. Turn that body to the right. Turning the breastbone. Come back to the front. Turn that body to the left. Lifting the breastbone. Keeping those arms vertical. Come back round to the front. Turn that body to the right. Lifting those hands up. Pushing the seat bones into the floor. Back to the front. And round the other way. Pushing those hands up. Back to the front. Bring those hands down in front of you to horizontal. Breathing in. On the out breath, lowering all the way down to the floor. Take those arms all the way overhead. Reach and stretch, pushing those fingers from the toes. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky. Bring the right knee in, pull the right knee away from the left leg. Stretching through that groin. Bring that leg all the way over the body, turn the eyes right, push that right hand away, breathing out, push that knee to the floor. Follow the hip after the knee, follow the shoulder after the hand, breathing in, breathing out, stretching. Roll over onto that left-hand side. Take that right foot in the right hand. Extend that foot behind you, drawing your core in, push your pubic bone forward, lengthen. Lengthen that foot out behind, pushing the foot into the hand, breathing in, breathing out. Let that foot come closer to the bum. Extend that foot away. Let that foot come closer to the bum. Extend that foot away. Let that foot come closer to the bum. Extend that foot away, really pushing through the front of the leg, front of the hip. Let that shoulder stretch. And then release. Roll back onto the back. Take that knee into the shoulder. Bring that leg all the way over, pushing that right hand away, turning the eyes right, stretching, breathing in, breathing out. Roll back onto the back. Turn that leg, pull the other leg in. Just give this thigh a stretch. Pulling the foot towards, pushing the knee away, stretch, rotating that thigh. Let go of that left leg, let go of that right leg, extend the hands overhead, reach and stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring those hands up to the sky, bring that left knee in, hug that knee up towards your chest. Bring that left leg all the way over the body, down to the floor, push that left hand away, stretching, breathing in, breathing out, turning that body. Breathing in, release, come onto the back, pull that knee up, stretch through that groin. And then pull that leg away, over the body again. Eyes left, shoulder away from the ear. Breastbone up to the sky, tummy up to the sky, breathing in, breathing out. Roll over onto that right hand side. Take hold of the left foot in the left hand, draw in the core, tighten the front of the body. Push that foot away from you, lengthen. Push that foot away, clench with that left buttock, keep that shoulder away from the ear. Keep that knee hip height. Don't let that knee lift up. You can just hook that knee with the other foot if it's lifting. Except then you can't extend as well. So just extend that leg behind you. Extend. Let that foot come in towards the bum. Push that foot away. Let it come in. Push that foot away. Let it come in. Push that foot away. Let it come in. And then release that leg and roll back onto the back. Bring that knee up into the chest. Bring that leg all the way over the body. Turn the eyes left. Pull the knee to the floor. Pushing that hand away. And then back onto the back. Pull that foot up. Bring the other leg in. Turning that thigh. Left foot on right knee. Pull the right leg towards. Push the left knee away. Breathing in. Breathing out. Turning that thigh. Push those shoulders from the ears. Push the tailbone away from the top of the head. And then release that right leg. Release. Bring the left leg over the body. Rotating one more time. And then roll back onto the back. Extend that leg out straight. Take those arms overhead, reach and stretch. Breathing in on the out breath, shoulders from the ears, hands to the sky. Roll yourself all the way up, reaching down towards those feet. Pushing that head towards those toes. Push those knees to the floor, bring the toes to the nose, bring those hands up high, lower yourself down to the floor. Bring those hands all the way overhead, reach and stretch, point those toes. Flex those feet, bring those arms up, shoulders to the floor, roll yourself all the way up, reaching over those feet. Keep those legs straight. Lifting that body, holding onto those toes. Take those legs apart, holding onto the feet. Holding onto those toes. Push that chest down towards the floor. Lift that head away. Breathing in, breathing out. Take that left hand overhead, reaching it over towards that right foot. Stretch through that left hand side. Keep the body up. Don't let yourself collapse forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Reach that hand. Take that hand back towards the left foot. Pull that body forward. I'm holding onto my big toe. I have my knees straight. Pushing that crutch down towards the floor. Taking the tummy button down. Bring that right arm all the way up and over. Stretch that right side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reach. Breathing in. And then bring those hands back, holding those ankles, pull yourself forward. Lift yourself up vertical, put the hands behind your bum, push forward onto that middle bottom. Breathing in, breathing out, take the hands away, put them on the floor, slide them all the way forward. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in. Swing both hands towards that right foot. Hold that right ankle. Pull yourself down. Breathing in. Take that left hand towards the little toes. Reach and stretch. Hold it around the outside of the foot to give a stretch through the ribs, through the armpit, through that lower hip, lower back. Breathing in, breathing out. Turn the eyes under the armpit. Try and stretch through. Turning the body, stretching more in that hip. Release. Bring those hands back in front, reaching forward. Take those hands over towards that left foot. Reaching and stretching. See if you can slide that left hand around, the right hand around the outside of the foot. Stretching through that armpit. Stretching through that lower back. Thread the eyes under that armpit. Increase the stretch through that right hand side. Release, come back to the front. Reaching forwards, breathing in, breathing out, walk those hands back, sit yourself back up, pop those hands behind the bum, lift, wiggle those legs back together. Sitting yourself tall, bend those knees in, put the soles of the feet together, walk the crutch towards those feet. Holding around the little toes, walking the crutch in. Holding around the little toes. Lift that chest up. Get that back straight. Push those knees down towards the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push those knees down to the floor. Lift that chest up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push those knees down towards the floor. Lift that chest up. Turn that body towards the left. Left hand behind, holding those feet. Push off that left hand and lift that chest up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Come back to the front. Hold both feet. Lift up tall. Breathing in. Take the feet in the left hand, right hand behind. Push off your right hand, get that body tall, turning around to the right, pushing those knees down. And then back round to the front. Lifting, pushing the knees down. And then release, slide those feet away from you. Push those legs straight, slide those hands down towards the feet. Stretch the back of the legs. Breathing in. Breathing out, lift up tall, bring those arms in front. Cross those arms over. Turn to the right. Back to the front. Turn to the left. Back to the front. Turning right. Back to the front. Turning left. Back to the front. Bring those arms in front. Lower your body all the way down to the ground. Take those arms overhead. Reach and stretch, and then pull those shoulders down towards the ears. Draw in the core. See if you can lift both legs straight up into the sky. Take those arms up towards the feet and reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms back to the floor behind you. Bend those knees. Now cross your ankles like your legs are crossed, and we're going to roll all the way up onto all fours. So breathing in on the out breath, take those hands up to the sky, roll all the way up and over onto all fours. Yeah, so if you have your legs crossed, you should be able to swing all the way up. Coming onto all fours, middle fingers parallel, turn the inside of the elbows forward. Turn the tailbone down, push the spine up, bring the eyes down. Turn the tailbone up, bring the belly down, push the head forward, reach that chin away, stretch through the front of your body. Slide those arms forward, push the knees apart from each other, stretch those glutes at the same time. Take the chin to the floor, breathing in. Breathing out, push those armpits down, push those forearms into the ground, breathing in. Breathing out. Stretch those armpits. Glide the body backwards, bring yourself back up onto all fours. Turn the inside of the elbow forward, push that tailbone down, bring that back up. Push that tailbone up, bring that chest down, bring those eyes up. Slide those arms forward, take the armpits down, take the chin down, breathing in. Breathing out, push those arms away, push those armpits down. Breathing in. Breathing out, lengthen. Slide that body back. Lifting up, bring those arms under those hands under those shoulders. Turn the toes over, 10 toes down. Breathing in. On the out breath, push the toes in the floor, bring the knees up, come into down dog. Come into down dog. Push the armpits down towards the toes. Push the tummy onto the knees. Push that left heel down. Push that right heel down. Push the heel down, straighten the knee. Do the other leg. Keep paddling those feet. Keeping the knees pointing to the elbow of the hand in front. So right knee points to right elbow, left to left. Stretching, 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 stretching. Push both heels down, push both knees back, bring the tummy button to the thighs. Breathing in, spread those toes. Breathing out, lift that right leg up into the air. Bend that knee. Drop the knee behind, bring the knee up, the heel behind. Stretch through the front of that psoas muscle. Swing that leg through between your hands. Stretching that groin, keep that back leg straight, lengthen it. Lift that chin up, drop that knee to the floor. Push that knee down. Lift those arms up, bring them out wide. Palms up, shoulders back. Lifting. Take those hands back, one hand on the knee. Bring that right hand on the right knee, left hand up in the sky. Reach and stretch. Leaning that over, stretching through that left hand hip, left hand side. Keep the toes, sole of the toe to the floor. Don't go onto your toenails yet. Bring that hand back. Take that right hand up in front, left hand behind. Bring those hands to wide, facing forward. Turn yourself around the other way. Bring yourself back to the front. Right hand on the right knee, left hand up in the sky again. Reach and stretch through that side. Bring those hands, one hand either side of the front foot. Glide that body backwards, take the toenails to the floor of the back foot. Push that tummy button down to those thighs. Flex that foot. Point that toe. Flex that foot. Point that toe. Walk the hands to the left, swing the bum out right. And then walk those hands to the right, swing the bum across to the left. Bring those hands back to the front, one hand either side of that front leg. Bend that front knee, sink that groin down. Turn the toes down, the toes over of the back foot, so the soles of the feet are down. Lift the back knee up and step forward so both feet are next to each other. Push those knees back, palms to the floor, loosen that head and neck. Roll yourself all the way up to standing. Bring those arms all the way out wide, palms together. Reach behind. Release those arms out wide, chin into the chest. Roll yourself all the way down. And step that right foot back. Push through that groin, lifting that chest. Lengthening. Drop that back knee to the floor. Stretch through that at the front of that back leg. Lifting that head, lifting that chest, pull those shoulders back. And then push off that foot and come onto the knee and the foot. Left hand on the right knee. Stretch through the front of this hip. Bring that right hand up into the sky. Reach it up, reach it over the head, breathing in. Breathing out. Lifting. Bring that arm down. Take those arms out wide, both arms out wide, palms up, shoulders back. Turn that body round to the right. Reaching those hands apart from each other. Coming back to center. Turn that body round to the left. Keep those arms parallel. I've got my palms down. Back to center. Left hand on the right knee. Right hand up in the air, reaching over. Stretching. Bring that hand down. Bring one hand either side of this front leg. Sink that groin down, lift that chin up, and then straighten that front knee. And lengthen. Keep the hips above the right hip above the right knee. Don't swing the hip out to the right. Flex that foot, point that toe. Flex that foot, point that toe. Swing those hands round to the right, let the bum swing left. And then swing those hands round to the left, let the bum go right. Come back to the front. Swing that body forwards, lift that chest up. Bring that back knee up off the floor. And take both feet back into the plank. Lower both knees to the floor. Lower that body all the way down to the ground. Clench the bum, lengthen the legs. Push off the forearms, come up into that partial cobra. Clenching the bum, my knees and feet are off the ground. Chest is off the ground, lower ribs are touching. Lower everything down, put those hands by the bottom ribs. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, down and back, breathing in. Clench the bum, lengthen the legs, lift them up. Push off those hands, come up onto the knees. Lengthen that body. Tighten those knees, lift the knees off the floor. Drop the knees, turn the toes over, up into down dog. Soften the knees, tummy button to the thighs. Push the chest down, bring that head between those arms, push those knees back. Breathing in, breathing out, lift that left knee up in the sky. Bend the knee, take the knee up, drop the foot behind, stretch that psoas. And swing that left foot through into pigeon. Push that right leg behind, lift up that chest. Lower that body down to the floor over this front leg. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lengthen those arms in front. Slide those hands back towards this front foot. Lift your body up. Resting the left hand on the leg, left leg. Bend that right knee. Take hold of this right foot behind you. And stretch, pushing the groin forward, stretching the hips, stretching the knee, lifting that chest. You can put that left hand on the floor for stability. Lifting, stretching. Right, so try to push your hip forward, Sandra. Try to keep your chest up. Let go of that foot if you want. So we've got to keep the body as vertical as we can. Yeah, that's better, that's better. And then release. Lower that body to the floor, lower those arms forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Walk those hands back towards this front leg. Turn the back toe over. Bring that back knee back. Come back up into down dog. Right heel down, left heel down. Right heel down, left heel. Bring that right leg straight up in the air. Bend that knee, swing that foot through into pigeon as well. Lengthen that left leg behind, lift the body up. So bring the pubic bone forward and then slide those hands forwards on the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Walk those hands back towards this front leg. Lift that body up, pushing that pubic bone forward. Pushing that knee into the floor, stretching through that back hip. Move the right hand into the middle of the calf or the mat in front. Bend that right knee. Take hold of the right foot. Sorry, bend the left knee. Take hold of the left foot in the hand. Pull that foot towards, pushing that hip into the floor. Breathing in. Trying to keep the body vertical. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release that leg away. One hand either side of the knee, one hand either side of the foot. Lift that back leg up. Come back into down dog. Right heel down, left heel. Both heels, armpits down. Swing forward into plank. Lengthen the body. Lower that body down to the floor, drop the knees, point the toes, clench the bum, lift those knees and feet off the floor, keep the hands by the ribs, breathing in. Breathing out, lift the front of that body. Breathing in. On the out breath, push up onto those thighs, push up onto the knees, push up onto the feet, lengthen through the front. Drawing in the core, pull the shoulder blades back and down, lengthen the body. Knees to the floor, onto all fours, keep the bum above the knees and stretch those arms forward. Taking those armpits down, taking that chin down, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Slide that body back. Bring yourself up onto all fours. Turn the toes down. Bring the turn the tailbone down. So I've got the soles of my feet on the floor. Tailbone up, belly down, chest up. Tailbone down, belly up, eyes down. Reverse that, tailbone up, belly down, eyes up. And we're going to lift ourselves back up into down dog. Pushing through those heels. Right heel, left heel, right heel, both heels. Lift those toes up, spread those toes. Okay, jump your feet forward or step them forward. And either side of those feet. Push those knees back. Roll yourself all the way up into standing. Bring those arms up in front. Reach and stretch them up behind. Release those arms out wide. Chin into the chest. Roll yourself all the way down again. Push the tailbone up. Loosen that head and neck. Bend those knees. Sit yourself down again. Stretch those legs in front. Hold behind the thighs, lift that chest up nice and tall. Bring those arms all the way up into the air. Bring those arms all the way out wide, leave them on the floor behind. Push the chest forward, pull the shoulder blades back. Use the heels to pull yourself onto your middle bottom. Breathing in, sweep those hands forward. Bring them all the way up into the air. Leave them there. Breathing out. Breathing in. Lift that chest up high, push those hands up, draw in the core, push the knees to the floor, toes to the nose. Release those arms out wide, rest them on your thighs and roll your shoulders. Well done. Well, that was a bit more than you bargained for.